In the world of competitive gaming, the loudest games often get the spotlight. But there's one game, quiet, precise and intricate, that's been fought over for decades.
My name is Christopher Guttormsen. Some people refer to me as Guti, that's my name for fighting games. I've been playing Virtua Fighter since the very start when it came out in the arcades in '93, I believe. Yes, I had a recent health scare, and so as soon as they announced Birmingham as a Virtua Fighter Open Championships, I knew I just had to go.
Whoa. Oh man, this is massive. Are you seeing this? Got plenty of arcade machines. It's much bigger than I thought. You know, people play video games just for fun, but then you got these people here, they're coming to compete. They're taking part in a massive fighting game tournament where they play these older games, they're playing the newest games, bringing their own arcade stick like these ones to compete on the console versions. This is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I came all the way from Germany just to take part and be serious for a tournament, you know. Me, I used to play this a lot, don't have much time. Final hurrah. I've never seen such a huge event like this in the UK. 20 years ago, it was very tiny, and now you got this, absolutely amazing.
Tucked away in a corner of the venue, what the Virtua Fighter area lacks in scale, it more than makes up for in passion. It's a family of players who've kept the game alive through love and dedication of the game.
Yes, this is Versus Fighting 13. It's the UK's biggest major. It's a big fighting game event. So this year we had 103 people turn up for Virtua Fighter. Especially compared to last year, we had like 25, 30 people for Virtua Fighter, so it was a big jump this year. I love Guti, man. Guti's like the most calm, like lovely guy ever. Because my girlfriend came to visit when we were doing Global Showdown. And she was like, oh, he was so nice, he was so lovely. And usually I'm hanging out with sweaty nerds.
My first time meeting Chris was 2023, and Chris stood out to me. He was somebody, I saw him talking with a lot of the Japanese players. You definitely don't sleep on him. He's super strong, and I can understand why. He's somebody, you know, again, dedicated to the game, teaching everybody anything that you want to know. He's dope.
But what is Virtua Fighter and how does it work? Released in the 90s, the original Virtua Fighter was the first ever 3D fighting game. Over the next 3 decades, with 5 installments in the series, it earned a reputation for being a complex, relatively niche, competitive fighting game. Use a variety of strikes and throws to deplete the opponent's health bar. It's simple, but the game gets more complex when introducing dashes, crouching dashes, strike cancels, and evades. Chain them all together and you're able to backdash out of range, cancel that into an evade to avoid the attack, crouch dash to duck under the follow-up attack, then strike cancel into a throw whilst your opponent is expecting the strike to hit them. It all happens in a moment. The skill ceiling for Virtua Fighter is incredibly high, and that's why it's considered a top-tier competitive game.
The way I view the game, okay, is that you are either creating a problem for your opponent to solve, or you are solving the problem the opponent creates for you, okay? So it's who is pushing the other players into a situation, and who is receiving the situation. One player is active, and the other player is passive. And you have to try to become the one that is active. So you don't want to try to figure out what your opponent is doing. You want to have them scramble over what the hell is this guy trying to hit me with.
I do like the mind games in Virtua Fighter 5. Your player does this. Well, I know how to defeat that. There's a straight answer to defeating every problem that comes to you. So, okay, well, I'll adjust to this. And then your opponent sees that and adjusts to that. And it's having that connection with another player. You're able to just see this mind game into this mind game into this mind game and how you interact. And it's like high-speed chess, constantly adapting and moving.
For me, the game is even simpler than that. You basically try to understand if your opponent is scared or if he's not. And if he's scared, he's gonna freeze. And if he's not, he's gonna do whatever he's doing.
Everything's so fast. It's just so fast. every set I come off against players of my level, I come with it like sometimes like a headache because I've been thinking so intensely. You read stories about chess players that like burn thousands of calories at tournaments, and it feels like that. I get out of my seat sometimes and I'm drenched in sweat because I'm just like thinking so intensely.
I guess it's because the game is so complex that you have to really be in it while you play it. You don't get away with thinking about other stuff. You have to be present into what you are doing. There's some people that you really make a connection with, because when you play someone like this, they are naked. You can see everything. So if someone loses to you in Virtua Fighter, it's kind of an intimate situation. You become friends.
Yeah, so nowadays, unfortunately, due to health reasons, among others, I'm not able to play it as much as I'd like to. Virtua Fighter is so special that once you meet people who appreciate that game, whatever knowledge I have, I want to pass that on so they can continue and improve. And I remember a long time ago, 15 years ago, there was a player I met online that was just showing so much potential, and that guy is Nero.
So I'm Nero, and I've started playing Virtua Fighter with the release of Final Showdown back in 2012. Basically, I just started playing online, and I was weak. I didn't know anything. And then one day I played Chris, and I don't know, I asked him to play again, and he said yes. Usually when you find someone that's better than you, they think it's a waste of time maybe. But he saw potential, and he kept investing time into me. So I'm really thankful for him for that.
I couldn't believe it. You know, whatever technique I was teaching him, he was pulling it off, you know, within weeks that I spent years learning, even 5-10 years learning.
I guess without Guti, I wouldn't have made the first step into playing seriously until now, basically. It's always felt like a big presence in the community, but this is the first time I actually meet him. Because maybe we will travel to different tournaments, we wouldn't make it at the same spot. So I'm meeting Chris for the first time.
バーチャファイターって歴史が長い分ですね、プレイヤーの高年齢化っていうのが進んでいるので、そういう意味では新規の方、若い方にたくさん入ってきてほしいっていうのは常々思っていることですので、入ってきた時にですね、しっかり先輩方が、ベテランの方が若い方に教えてあげる、サポートしてあげるっていうのは非常に良い関係なんじゃないかなと思いますし、ぜひですね、皆さんも積極的にやっていただけると、開発としては非常に嬉しく思っております。
When this tournament was announced as a qualifier for the global finals, I thought I would win easily. But then, that tryhard from Japan came all the way here, trying to get the first spot.
Yeah, so the rivalry between Japan and the West is a bit weird. Yeah, Japan's the best region, but places are catching up. Nero is pretty close. It's pretty close. He plays like a Japanese player.
盛り上がりとかに関してはEU、アメリカ両方ともかなりいいと思うし、もっともっと人が増えて、であとその日本の上手なプレイヤーからその知識とかいろいろ頭に入れていけば、もっともっとゲーム自体が楽しくて盛り上がると思う。
In terms of strongest players for Europe, our best hope is Nero. Like if Nero can't beat them, then no one's doing it. And he is on that level where he can take those Japanese players. So I really like to see him actually go out there and kick their asses. But we'll see, because he ain't been under that big spotlight before. So I'm not too sure.
So top 8, it's now finally been decided. It's been a massively fair game throughout. Nero is in top 8. I miraculously made top 8 as well. Tomorrow is going to be something that everyone's going to look forward to. Couldn't be more exciting, man.
So a reason why I haven't been able to play as much Virtua Fighter I would like to is due to some pre-existing illnesses. It's been in the family, and unfortunately I've had, discovered some tumors among others that grow. Luckily they're all good, but because of that I had to have an operation to remove my pancreas among others, so now become 100% diabetic. And it's been challenging controlling these blood sugar levels, cortisol levels. So when I play, I can only concentrate for maybe 3 matches, and after that my focus disappears a bit. Also the vision gets a bit blurred also now because of the blood sugar levels. So yeah, that's the reality of the situation, but with time I'm hoping I can predict the amount of positive stress that's going to happen to my body when I'm playing video games or watching exciting things. So I know the amount of insulin level I need to take. While I was waiting to find out, what's going on with the tumors. Are they going to be malicious? Are they going to be benign? Can it go on? Then, funnily enough, Virtua Fighter in particular was a game that I, wanted to enjoy. I could do it, from home and meet players, play players. Even, funnily enough, one of the Yakuza games from Sega, one of the main characters has cancer in it. What do? Do you continue on? Is things worth living, or should you give up? I had those thoughts, and the game actually put me in a positive mindset. So the combination of Yakuza together with Virtua Fighter actually helped me through that process. But Virtua Fighter, enjoying it so much, it's worth living for actually.
A new day dawns and the top 8 finalists step into battle. For the few but fiercely loyal Virtua Fighter fans, this is their moment. A spotlight on the big stage, with production values worthy of the biggest competitive games.
Oh, wow. Oh no!
Oh my goodness, he was that close!
Gosh.
I was gonna say, that was just... Oh my goodness, wait, it's the kill. Oh, he could have got something bigger. It doesn't work out, and that's a painful way to go.
Nero's first match of top 8 is against one of America's strongest competitors, Shidosha. After a tense, down-to-the-wire clash, Nero falls short. He's sent to the loser's bracket, where one more defeat means elimination, and to stay alive, he'll have to go through Chris.
So, after
10, 15, 13 years.
whatever years, a long time, since we first met online, this is the first time that we are going to play offline.
No, we gotta go.
We have to go.
All
We have to go.
We gotta go, but it's
I'm
gonna be
kick his
excellent.
ass. It's gonna be fucking great.
Yes.
The thing about Virtua Fighter is, every loss you can learn from, and it's not something you're upset about because it's an educational matter. And I'm extremely happy that Nero was able to reach this level, which I hopefully predicted when he first started playing the game.
Good round. Good round, man. Is it fit? Yeah, it's fun, man. Oh, it's good. Thank you so much.
And seeing him being, top player of Europe now is just an absolute joy.
Fate brings them together again, Shidosha and Nero, both fighting to survive. Another close match, but this time Nero prevails, eliminating Shidosha and earning his place in the grand finals.
Tonchan versus Nero. That one will be interesting. So, I think it goes without saying that Tonchan is the best of the best in the world. But then you got this one eccentric kid. Nero went to Japan, and they all said the same thing. What the heck is this kid? I think the finals is going to be a lot more interesting than you think.
He's a monster, and he has his unique way of playing. It's not like he's very mathematical and schematic. It feels like it's more of a shark. He smells blood and he goes for it.
It's come down to this. The rivalry between East and West meets its final conclusion. Nero gives everything he has. Every read, every counter, every ounce of experience. But Tonchan proves too strong this time. Nero falls, but his run has left its mark on the Virtua Fighter stage.
So the tournament's over and I had to meet Nero, man. I got knocked out.
It was nice.
Great performance, but
was nice.
I'm happy you had the opportunity to play Tonchan in the final actually, so it was all good.
Yeah, it was nice to experience Virtua Fighter against arguably the strongest player in the world. At the end of the day, it's about the experience here. To come here to make friends and memories and have an experience and have fun. Games are about having fun.
Exactly, man. Getting knocked out by Nero, man, it was a superb experience. So can't
Yeah,
complain.
you were the first notable player I played in 2012, and now you're the last notable player I took out before the finals.
Right.
We come full circle.
And I'd like to thank you, man, for
No, thank you.
showing me how to play this game properly.
Yeah, and thank you for introducing me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice.
Cool, man.
It's nice.
Funnily enough, it's not about winning, it's about, being part of the community, kind of being part of a tribe. It's almost the most important thing in life is the togetherness. Gaming has a reputation for being kind of an isolated hobby, but there's so many ways now you can be part of the social aspects of the game. And even though I don't have much time to play this game anymore, the fact that I could, pass on my knowledge and play with other people and make them improve, I wouldn't give up this hobby for anything.